nutted in her and died. Call that Mortal Kombat.
Finish her.
Wouldn't it technically mean finish him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it means.
Did that happen in the Mortal Kombat movie?
Yeah, actually, first scene.
Because I think that's a line I saw that was taken straight from IMDb.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it was amazing to watch that. Just picture all the games. You know how they zoom in, do it in slow motion, just like that. Jizz
Nice.
everywhere. It was horrible, but beautiful at the same time.
And we were talking, and for some weird reason, all the scenes of mine were like really different from yours. Like I saw a lot of this like nutting in mine, and you said it was a different movie.
Yeah, instead of Sub-Zero, you said it was a Cum Man.
They weren't very original with their names. It was just Cum Man.
And
Cum Man versus Anal Play. That was the last scene. And we talked about this a few episodes back. I was watching on my favorite website, PH. Don't want to say it too loud or like fully tell you what it is, but
it was a P-Orn Hub.
P-Orn Hub. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Prawn Hub.
There
Prawn
you
Hub.
go.
Yeah. Yep.
Prawn.
And they've got like so many good like free movies on there. So I didn't really want to pay for the HBO Max subscription, so I found it on there.
And it's
They're
a lot
like the
shorter.
same site, aren't they?
Yeah, basically.
Honestly, yeah. Except one you have to pay for.
Yeah.
I liked it. I recommend it. It was really cool because it was just like it cut the good scenes out.
Yeah,
So-
no dialogue, just strictly business.
Yeah, yep.
All action.
It was good. A lot of fatalities.
Yeah, apparently.
A lot of finish him, you know what I'm saying?
Gross.
You
All
gonna
right, so
introduce
you
our
guys-
guest?
Yeah, you guys probably hear a third person. We have for our episode 10 here, we have the homie Aaron.
Yo, it's
Dude.
Aaron.
Dude, it says Chip Skylark. That's not Aaron,
I
that's
mispronounced
Chip
it.
Skylark.
It's actually Chip Skylark from the hit cartoon when we were kids, Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, it's
He
me,
used to be
my
in
shiny
the-
teeth and me.
Yeah, he used to be part of the, what was it, Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, the voice actor was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
He was
got
actually
quite
part
the
of-
background.
No.
Yeah. The
Okay.
voice actor of Chip Skylark was one
You're
of
going
the...
to tell him who he is?
What? You just blew my mind here.
Yeah.
This dude, Chip,
So he
our
actually
guest.
sang those songs, yeah.
and we're blessed to have him on here. So
How did we
the
get
voice
celebrities?
actor, what's that?
How did we get celebrities on here? I mean, Class C.
Well, we hit
celebrities,
episode 10, so we might as well start bringing in the
Kirkpatrick.
big names.
Yeah.
maybe? Yes. They gave
Wow,
us a list.
he's what an ugly dude, man.
I know, he really is not very good looking.
Man,
That's how they made him beautiful. And does he have at least really nice teeth?
I don't. He's got really just awkward. No,
Look at this.
I gotta look this fucker up.
Look at
that's the
that.
picture I saw. I'm like, man, he's got like dreads and like in sync too. So
Alright, dude.
sorry, I said that wrong.
Yeah.
Fuck, this dude looks funky as hell.
Well,
I-
did
alright.
he ever voice act anything else? I think that was the only thing he was in was Fairly Odd Parents. So good for him.
Good for him. Check out
I mean,
this
good
one.
for you. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I feel so. You really have been out of the acting scene for a while,
Yeah.
but I mean that's why you're on here.
Yeah, no, you're livening up your career while
Yeah.
helping us bring in some previous talent.
And I like it. I'm glad that you're here. I'm blessed. Maybe you can sing, a few songs for us at the end. We and the gang are
That's
going to
get
have
too
our boy
expensive.
band
That's gonna
together.
get way too expensive. We cannot afford some of his songs.
We're like childhood friends, so like it's going to be free.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll
That's
come
how it
sing at a
works.
birthday party or something.
That's all I do now. Sing at birthday parties.
Nice.
Children most of the children don't even know like Vicky and My Shiny Teeth and Me anymore because they don't watch that show anymore.
Those
So-
were his 2 hit singles. I think those hit Billboard #1. So you
in
probably
Australia.
In Australia.
got. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, you were on that show for 7 years, man. That's sick.
Well, no, I didn't even know that.
And you were the dog at one point, right? There was like an episode where you were the dog.
How have I missed all of this, dude? What?
Skip Bark or whatever. Man, I don't.
Skylark. Skip Skybark.
Skip Skybar.
I don't know. I'm just making it up.
It won't let me see because it's being stupid. But yeah, something along the lines of Skip
Maybe that's-
Skybark.
He also sang "Happy Birthday, Timmy."
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I don't know why you keep talking about yourself in third person. But
Oh, sorry.
That's how famous
There's a
people
link.
do it. Vin.
There's a link. Chip Skylark. on
Once
this
you're
site.
famous, you just talk about yourself in third person.
Yeah, exactly. You forget that you are you anymore.
yeah, well, you were much cooler looking in the show, but I see the facial similarities in Chip Skylark and you. So
Well, yeah, Chip Skylark had a little goatee,
yeah, yep.
similar to
Chip Skylark was a guy
whatever my real
He was
name
a
is,
dude,
Chris.
yeah.
similar to Chris.
Yeah.
He had a face.
And he had shiny teeth.
In some of these photos, he's wearing red.
Yeah, there you go. See, it's the same guy.
Yeah, and I've heard you like red, so it's all making sense now. Welcome. Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to change this to the red sweats.
Sweatpants.
Yes,
Red sweatpants. Yeah. That won't really. So the point of the gray sweatpants was
We
to
never
really
really said that.
accentuate the dong, but I don't think I can accentuate the dong with my red sweatpants.
What it says here is that Chris Kirkpatrick has a really small penis, so
Oh, so he needs red sweats.
yeah, exactly. He's got to hide the fact that there's
No.
nothing there.
We don't
Yeah.
have any dong shame in here though, so that's why
No
we're
dong.
all
Good.
about the gray.
Oh, good.
Maybe
Tiny,
just get
big, average.
baggy. Baggy
What's that?
gray. Maybe just get baggy gray sweats.
Yeah. If
you
you're
go.
ashamed from your wiener, which you shouldn't be, then yeah, the baggy gray is fine.
Hey, maybe you're a grower, not a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Now everyone knows.
yeah, that's cool. Well, welcome everybody. It's Chip.
Welcome.
All right.
Chip. Yeah.
You can just call me Aaron. It's easier for me to remember that.
I don't know what to call you. That must be. Is Aaron your alias?
Yeah. Now so people don't recognize me as much in public, I just go by Aaron
Okay.
instead of Chris or Kurt or Chip or whatever, you know.
They got a lot of
It's a lot.
C's in there. You got to break it up with the A. I get it.
Yeah.
It's a
Two
lot
A's.
easier at Starbucks.
Yeah. Chris is a difficult name to spell.
All right. So Aaron, I saw that you're into penny trading lately with Dogecoin.
I am. My
What
he's
happened
on
there?
here.
Was it on 420 when this happened?
Yeah.
He's on here so
Yeah,
that we can all be
420.
millionaires.
So let me look. My current price is at $46, but it hit a high of $69.
I still don't understand why you didn't sell at 69.
Because I'm
This
waiting
is-
for it to get to $1 at least.
No.
If I sell, then the price goes back down like it did. You got to keep buying. I mean, I don't know how stocks work
69 is
exactly, but
perfect.
yeah, I know. But
I'm
what if-
holding on to mine. I have a few. I'm just gonna hold on to mine until it hits 420. I'm bummed
Yeah.
that it didn't hit 420 on
some
420.
dude invested his life savings and made he's a millionaire in stocks right now.
Yeah, but he probably spent
He
$999,000.
spent it was $180,000
Oh,
into Doge, and he hasn't sold still.
Jesus Christ.
He-
but I
I
think-
can't. Why didn't he sell? It's gonna turn into game stock, where all these dudes didn't sell and now they're screwed.
Yeah, well, oh well.
It's his
I think-
money, you know.
I think I still have one stock in AMC.
Why was it supposed to go up so much on 420?
They just declared it was Doge Day, so people were buying more of it. So
I saw the memes. I didn't know what the
It's just
fuck
a
was
big
going on.
meme. I would love to see that skyrocket. I think I bought it at too much of a high price, but I'm still
yeah,
holding
I
the
bought
line to
mine
see.
for 3 cents. So
I don't even remember what I bought mine for, but yeah. So it's nice that you got rid of the voice acting, you got done with the singing, and now you're into stocks.
into stocks, yeah, I do penny trading your
Nice.
mom.
Oh, nice, dude. Yeah.
At the birthday parties?
Yeah, that's how I really get paid, actually.
Nice. You're in the mill. Sick.
Mills.
At that point, they're just friends, dude. If they're the same age. It's not a MILF anymore.
You're almost
Yeah, how old
50
is-
now, and yeah.
Am I almost 50? I didn't even know how old I was.
Old as shit.
You're almost 50 now. I mean, I'm excited for you.
Thanks. My AMC is at $10.
Mad
Nice.
cash, bro.
How much did you buy that for?
14.
Wait, what?
Nice.
So it's gone down $4. Maybe one day it'll go up. but
Don't share your losses, dude. We're trying to make people rich.
It's okay. I got a free share of OPK, and that's $4, so that evened it out.
Hell
Nice, man. Soon you're gonna be able to retire, and then
Yeah.
maybe you could make this a full-time job.
Yeah.
Penetrating moms.
Penny trading.
Penetrating moms and going to birthday parties.
Hell
That would
yeah.
be a sick business venture. Can I be a part of that?
I'll take-
You can be Chip Skylark too.
I'll take.
I don't even
control
want
of
to
the
like
moms.
sing or anything. I just want to be like your booking manager. You know,
I'll call you Skip Skybark.
Skip Skybark. Yep, I'm down. I've always wanted to be in Fairly Odd Parents.
Mom and
So I have to. I think I skipped over this, but so if I sound goofy, I'm
You got
done. And if I
penetrated,
pass
right?
out, what's that?
You got penetrated too.
I got penetrated. I did actually.
Yeah.
So here I got a good story for you guys. So
oh no.
on Saturday, I got vaccine 2, Pfizer gang. Rise up if you get anything less than Pfizer.
Ooh.
Time to grow the hell up because you're doing it wrong. So I got my
Johnson
second
gang
shot.
over here getting blood clots left and right. What's up?
Nice.
One and done. You know? One and dead.
That's what I always say.
One and dead. That's such a cool life hack. If you just get the one that gives you blood clots, you die and never get COVID because you're
Yeah,
dead.
see, I'm never getting
You're
COVID.
immune to COVID.
You never
and
get sick
any other
again.
disease. Yeah.
Yeah. That's honestly, I don't know why the CDC didn't come up with that one. If you just die, screw it. There's no COVID to worry about.
I think they were trying at one point.
We should have just killed everybody that got COVID.
I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. You would have been gone, though.
yeah.
Me and Aaron would have been fine. We
Yeah,
somehow
tell-
survived the whole
Tell
year
us your
without getting
story.
it.
Yeah.
So,
You got the Pillsbury Doughboy vaccine 2.
yeah. So I roll up. I hit up the pharmacy. They're like, all right, it's time. And I'm like, cool. I didn't feel anything from the first round, so this will be super smooth. I get in there. She stabs my arm. I don't know if you guys get like this with your shot, but you're like, okay, does my hand feel weird? Does like, am I like, do I feel, am I dizzy? Like, what's, so I'm like,
My
and then the
toenails
15
growing
minutes are up. I'm like, oh, I
faster
feel
than they
fine. Yeah. So I get home, and this was like around like 1 o'clock. And the weird part is, and I forgot to skip this like really important detail, but I don't, did you guys, I think for the second one, they changed it to make it more effective, but they shoved it up my ass.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I mean,
haven't
it gets
gotten
in your
my second
system
one.
faster.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
why they don't tell you.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten my
Yeah.
second one. Now I'm not going to show up, dude.
It was kind of embarrassing because for some reason the one I go to, there's like a little tiny, it's like a grocery store, and there's like a little tiny door they like tell you to go sit down, and she just left it wide open, and then I get in there and she's just like bend over, and I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, I'm like, I didn't have to bend over for the first one. She's like, second one's a little different. And then she just bent me over, smacked my butt, shoved the needle at my butthole, and then I was on my way.
She didn't even
The
spit on
weird
you?
thing is,
I feel
is
like
she
they should
put-
just take the needle part off and just shove the rest of the piece up there. I feel like that
well,
would be better.
she had to like pierce the anus like casing.
Oh, so you lost your
cavity?
second virginity?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Your back one?
Yeah. I lost my backdoor virginity.
I
So
hope she at least spanked you a couple times.
she gave me the
spit on
spank,
you.
and then when she
She
put
pull
the
your hair?
Band-Aid on, she like kind of, because she's like, well, it is
Would
kind
you
of deep
eat
in
them?
there, so she like stuck it to the tip of her finger and like went up in there and then like pushed it on. And she's like, okay, Paul, well, don't poop for 24 hours because
That's
you
kinda
might
hot.
end up cause some hemorrhaging in your anus. So
You might push the vaccine back out.
That's
yeah,
kinda
exactly.
And that's counterintuitive, yeah.
Yep. So that part was super weird. So whenever you guys get your second one, I'm praying for you. Hopefully,
Definitely
it's-
not
just
getting
don't.
my second one now.
Yeah, mine
And you
was-
guys you guys
then-
both went to like more of like a complex, didn't you?
Yeah, mine was in like this whole giant like soccer gym. It had turf on the ground, and there was a bunch of people and tables. So if I have to pull down my pants, everyone
You
will
just-
see my tiny penis.
We went to that. Do you guys remember? We went to that gay bar, and
Yeah.
we walked down the stairs. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but like I'm walking down those stairs, and the dude's just bent over getting his ass smacked. It's going to be like that when you walk in there. It's just going to be a bunch of people bent over on tables just getting their butt smacked.
Mine was at a school in a
Yeah,
gym.
mine the second one will be at a school.
It probably wouldn't be the
On a
first time
school
someone's
day,
pants
yeah.
have been down. So
Mine will be on like a Monday, and all the students will be there, so I might get registered as a sex offender. Get my
Nice.
second shot.
Well, it's okay because it's for medical reasons, so you can't, you don't get in trouble for it.
yeah.
Oh, good.
So the
and
doctor
that's-
told you to do it.
And so, like, my arm hurt a little bit, and my butthole still hurts from that one. So that's also something to look out for. So anyway, I get it done at 1 o'clock. I'm heading home, and I feel fine. I'm like, cool, I made it. This is awesome. But then, like, I'm sitting there freaking out because I read online that after, like, 18 hours, I think is what it was, people start getting, like, the really bad effects. And I'm like,
Shit hits you like crazy.
it's like that. I don't know if you guys know it, but in like Zelda, the like Majora's Mask, like 3 days and then the world ends. The whole point of that game is you got 3 days to end the world. That's how I felt. I felt that like in 10
You have
hours or
to
18 hours,
destroy the world in 3 days.
yeah, I thought it was going to be over. This is when like my reckoning was coming. Reckoning was coming.
Coming.
So around like 11 o'clock, all of a sudden just my body, it felt like I got hit by a truck. And just
No, the
everything.
moon. You got hit by the moon.
I got hit by the moon like Zelda, and everything just hurt. My whole body from like head to toe just hurt, and I was freezing cold. I was wearing like 3 sweaters, like 3 pairs of pants. I'm like, hey, I gotta go to sleep. And so I get in the bed, and I have like 15 blankets on me, and I'm like shivering. I'm shivering the worst I've ever shivered in my life, to the point where like my jaw started hurting because it was shaking so much. And then I go to sleep, and then
lockjaw from your vaccine.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I got locked off from the vaccine. Yeah, not from you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I was trying to keep warm.
So yeah, and then all today I've had this like just horrendous headache, and I've been profusely sweating all day.
Oh fuck!
But it's
So
hey, it's
don't
all
die.
worth it, right?
Just don't die mid podcast.
I think he should.
That would be views. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is how our podcast blows up.
Would we have
Aaron's
to
my
finish?
replacement.
Yeah.
Would we have to finish the podcast, or would we just?
I would
You know,
finish. I say we finish.
I'd
We
say
call
we-
911, tell them to head over. One of our podcast members is dying.
And just like live stream his death, maybe.
Yeah.
Or,
And then
like,
when they show up,
commentate.
we'll have them commentate what's happening as they're trying to like resuscitate him or whatever.
Yo, can
I
you
struggle
move the
with that
camera,
one.
please? We can't.
Yeah,
we don't have an angle.
We need to see him. Yeah.
You guys are just silent. You're like, oh, nice form, nice.
Yeah.
Push harder.
Yeah.
You're doing
He
great.
said something about his butthole earlier.
Yeah.
You might want to check there
check
first.
that. Yeah.
And then they like go up and they feel his pulse, and they're like, we lost him.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
And you guys are like,
Yeah.
oh, dang.
RIP.
Well, all right,
See
we
you
still
guys
got
next
like
week.
30 minutes left, so.
We'll
Oh,
just
God.
continue with it and
I give you guys the go ahead that if I do just die from this right now, you can continue on without me.
yeah, from the money that this will make from getting so big from a guy dying mid podcast, we'll use that to buy you a cool casket.
Oh no, we'll buy him flowers. How about flowers?
Flowers. We'll send
I
him some
want-
flowers.
Dad, what does he need a
No,
casket
have
for?
you seen the DMX thing? I want that. Can you guys do that for me?
I
You guys
haven't seen
that?
it. No.
They block out like the whole entire road, and DMX's
Once a-
coffin is in a monster truck going
Yeah.
down the road,
Oh wow!
Yeah,
followed
I
by
mean,
like
that was-
150 motorcycles.
that shit was
I don't
amazing.
know that we can afford that. We can put your casket in my Subaru, and I can floor it, and you'll slide out.
If you want, we can write DMX on the casket.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm
Go
gonna
bump
yeah,
it.
His
just,
music really loud.
if you can go find the people that kind of got all that going, see if maybe you could just borrow that stuff. Be like, yeah, my homie
Yeah.
just died. He's a podcast host. He's pretty big. He
Yeah.
died.
Pretty big.
Dive
We've
Mid
got like
podcast.
tons of listeners, so
All
Yeah.
the listeners.
Yeah,
Yep.
you haven't heard of him? How have you not heard of him?
we've got a
He's
listener in
dead.
Japan. So
Hell yeah. What's
they'd
up?
be crying if
Alright.
I died.
Probably
This is how they're
not.
learning English.
I've probably touched the hearts of 10 people. Okay,
And
they'd
I
all
can't wait to
cry.
touch people's hearts.
Yeah. Why do you think I started this? To touch people.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying not to get canceled. So.
Don't worry, dude. You're gonna be dead. What do you care?
Oh yeah. Life hack to being canceled. Die.
Well,
Die.
here. The good thing about getting all shitty and sick is that you at least be home, and maybe you'll get to play some of that new Warzone.
Yeah, if I don't, that's
You know what I mean?
New Warzone.
yeah.
Fuck
I
it.
know what you mean. However, I feel like shit. So it's very cool. So yeah, they did all this new stuff, right?
But half the time, all you want to do is sleep.
New map, new guns, new all cool stuff. Yeah, you know, this is
Yeah.
the Warzone gang right now. Except
Ooh.
if we were to
never
play
win.
together, it's gonna be like so. This morning, like my girlfriend and I, we always work out in the mornings. I'm like, I'm not working out. I don't feel good, so I like hop on the PlayStation. I'm playing, and I just go to sleep. I'm like 2 seconds in, I'm like, yeah, I feel like shit. I'm going to bed.
It's just with the controller in your hand.
Yep.
Mid-match.
Drool coming out of my mouth. Exactly.
Should not believe her eyes when you fall asleep.
I bet it was
I really
shot.
wish I need it. I want to play some more Warzone. It's pretty dope. Just haven't had time.
It's honestly, how do you guys feel about it? A lot of people are upset. A lot of people are upset.
I
What's
think
to
I've
be
only
upset
played it
about
like
it?
once, and I
A lot
think
of
after
people-
this
We dropped in a few times, and
we
lot of
should
people
hop
are
on after
upset.
this.
Oh, we probably will. A lot of people
Yeah.
are upset that it. So for those of you that aren't gamers, there's
Stop listening.
video. Well, there's that. There's this video game called Call of Duty Warzone.
I don't think you need to explain what Call of Duty is.
It's a shooting game. You
Yeah,
shoot people.
FPS, first-person shooter,
Yeah, that's what it is.
battle royale.
Yep.
Last one
Last
alive
one,
wins.
You
Exactly.
kill people.
Exactly. So there's this
Yeah.
huge map that people have been playing for a year and a half now, and they've done maybe 2 updates to it, which have all
Like
been
they blew
lame.
up. They added like a little bit of a stadium,
And they put like a train, which was
they
lame,
added a
nobody
train.
used, and a subway system that also nobody used. It was lame.
Yeah.
They spent a lot of money.
Paul,
Well, you'd use the subway system. You'd go down there, you get in the subway, and then it just takes you to where the gas is at. Because the whole point of the game is to get away from the gas. So you get in the train, and then it just like shoots you into the gas, and then you die. Like who designed? That was the dumbest idea for that
It
kind
was
of game.
stupid. They took it away like after a week. So they
wait,
had
so
this,
there's no, you can't actually use it anymore?
no. They had this like huge event that it was gonna be. Oh my God! You have to come at 12 o'clock and watch this
Yo,
whole
dude,
event
nice.
happen.
You have to come at 12 o'clock.
And then you're coming again tomorrow.
Well, yeah,
at
it
12
was the
o'clock.
middle of the week and the middle of the day.
So obviously they know their usership, like who.
Well, I
plays
mean,
this game.
streamers
Yeah,
can do
that's
it.
that's
'cause
what they
they're-
wanted it for.
Yeah.
That's probably why it was set up that way, so that
Well,
streamers.
the
can show
idea
it.
is, less people will get on because they're at work, but that didn't help.
No,
It's
I hate that they
broke
do
the
that stuff.
servers.
Like people like you and me, we probably
like-
work throughout the day, and
Yeah.
it's like who the hell has time to jump on at like
You
1 in
should
the
have known
afternoon?
this was coming. You could have taken some PTO.
I'm sorry,
and
I
the
don't
reason
feel
for
so good.
taking it off, Warzone, they'll understand.
Yeah,
I'm
Everyone's
honest when
taking
it
that
comes-
day off. It's just
Yeah.
a
take
national holiday
Take a long
now.
lunch.
Yeah.
Just take a long
Yeah.
lunch. But so they make this huge deal out of this, and literally what they did was they exploded the map on day 1. So everybody's like, "Oh shit, the map exploded. What the fuck's gonna happen now?" You come back day 2, and it's like a time lapse in reverse, and they just went back in time. It's the
Yeah.
same fucking map,
Yeah.
just
So
brighter.
they're like,
and
yeah, they're like, you gotta go to the other map and you gotta do these missions to try to figure out what's going on. And instead we just time travel. It didn't make sense.
that's so a lot of people are upset that it's like, all right, it's the same fucking map, but it's apparently brighter in 1984.
But
and-
hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well,
you know?
Yeah, but like season 2 skin, they had that one that looked like what's his name, Marty. So it's maybe it's all just he had the like that vest thing on and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
So maybe it's
Yo.
all just like a Back to the Future thing. So we're going back in time, and we have to save Adler or something,
so
and
this
he's going to fix it and stop the nuke.
Is
so
he
we'll
Doc Ock?
protect.
or not Doc Ock, just
I
Doc.
think he's Marty's parents. He's got to get Adler to fall in love so that he's born, so he
Ah,
can.
shit. So the next one we're in the future.
Yeah,
Ah,
Yep.
and then
Fuck.
we'll get the hoverboards and stuff.
Well, I think the next Call of Duty is World War II, so I think we're gonna go back in time even
I'm
more.
so fucking confused.
And then I'm
World
sure
War
they'll come out
II.
with some future
Is that-
one,
is
and
that
then that'll
the
be
leaks.
yeah, that was what they're all talking about. And then they've already
have
started
one?
making like
They-
Modern
they-
Warfare
they just
2.
fucking- They're just
Is it
gonna
Modern
remake all
Warfare
their
2
games.
or World War 2?
There's a World War II, I think, for this next one, and then the following year, I think they're gonna release Modern Warfare 2 from the same people that made Modern Warfare 1.
Yeah.
It's a fucking mess.
You know what else is a mess?
Yeah.
What?
Tell me,
Guys.
please.
Guys?
Bachelor season 23. I didn't watch it, and I'm probably you guys did not either.
No. Season 23. I didn't realize that there was that many seasons.
That's a lot of fucking seasons.
So this made like headline news everywhere. So the dude, I think he was one of the winners. Colton Underwood
There's
came out as
only
gay.
one winner, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't that the whole point of the
match? Yeah.
Well, I guess aren't the girls the winner in this show?
Yeah, because isn't it girls competing to win the guy in the
I
Bachelor?
guess so,
yeah,
It's
he was, like, the
opposite way.
lead dude.
Yeah, so
Never
he
mind.
was the main character of it.
So he didn't
Shows
win
how much
or
I
lose.
watched The Bachelor.
Sounds like he lost. Is what I'm
No,
getting
it sounds
out
like
of
he won. The girl lost. The winner of the show ended up actually losing.
this. No shit.
I just don't know with it all. So I looked into it a little bit, and so I think on the show he was a virgin. So that was like the big thing. Like, oh hey, I'm a virgin. I don't know how to be around girls. Like, this will be my wife or whatever. And then, so he ended up marrying the girl that won. Or no, sorry, they just dated. And
Okay, I was about to say fuck.
they dated for 2 years. And so he's gay. He dated this girl for 2 years. And they broke up because he was like psycho. Like stalking, harassing her. She filed a restraining order
What?
against him.
After they broke up,
This is why they broke up.
but aren't they
Because he's
dating?
Yeah, while they were
Yeah, but
dating.
you can still be a little obsessive when you're
Okay,
dating
okay,
somebody.
I'm
Like he was
confused.
just over the top obsessive. I
Okay.
think.
This was
That
like,
makes sense.
yeah, it just
Like
creepy
tracking her
stalking.
phone and shit.
Yeah, yep. And so to me, hot take, but I think that he's just doing this for the publicity.
Yeah.
I got a hotter take.
He's
He
like,
said,
I promise.
He said, "I would have rather died than to say I'm gay." That's a quote from him in this article.
That
What?
sucks. That
Really?
sucks. Oh, that really does suck.
So I feel bad. Like, it should not be like this, where people have to be afraid to come out as gay. I think it's stupid. It's like,
No,
hey,
that's what I'm saying. That's why it sucks.
like who cares? Who cares what some dude or girl is putting or sticking things into? Who cares?
I got a hot take. So you
Let's
said he
hear
was
it.
a virgin?
Yeah.
I blame the girl he was dating.
She turned him gay. You're saying?
Well, why? So
Like
There
I
has
don't
to
know
be a
that you
screening-
can turn gay.
I don't know.
I
how
think
it
it's
works.
just
I'm
like
sorry. Excuse my ignorance. I don't know how it works.
He's like, oh
ignorant
wait,
right now.
wait, the
But-
vagina?
No.
This thing's scary looking.
I'm
Well, I
guessing
mean,
they.
I don't
I'm
want
guessing
that.
they
I
screen
don't think
you.
that would be her fault. That would just be his personality of why
Well,
he's gay because he's not into vagina.
He's
I
like,
don't
I'm
know.
waiting. I think I'm in
Maybe
the
she
girls.
was that bad that he
Nope,
said
she's
maybe
the
I should
bad
try
guy.
boys instead. But
Well, maybe he's like, yeah,
She's-
maybe I'm into
she's the bad
girls. I think, and then they go and have like sex, and he's like, oh, I'm ready for this. I'm kind of nervous. This is
Well, that's
this
what I'm
is
saying.
something
I
I'm
feel
not
like-
into or haven't done before. And he pulls her pants down, and there's like this thing, and he's like,
The fuck
wait a
is that?
minute.
What the fuck is that thing?
This-
That's not
this
a
isn't what
penis.
I was
I
expecting.
didn't know girls didn't have penises.
I
What?
I
That's
gotta
actually why he
assume they
turned gay.
screen
He's
you.
like,
Yeah,
whoa,
he-
wait, hold on a second. I'm not attracted to this nasty thing.
Yeah,
this
I've
thing
only
looks like
ever
an
seen
Arby's
my
sandwich.
penis, you know, I would go to the gym and I would see other people's dongs, and that's what I assumed that girls had.
Yeah, and yeah, and like he saw that and he's like, I don't like Arby's. What makes you want me to think I'm gonna like this girl?
Arby's.
I'm not
Tell
into
you.
fish tacos.
I'm
You know?
telling you, I blame Cassie.
This thing looks like a beef and cheddar sandwich. No. And then that's what it was. He's like, you know what? Maybe the dude's the ones for me. But also, I'm gonna be a piece of shit and super stalk this girl and harass the shit out of her.
Say,
And then to
dude,
cover all of that up, I'm gonna be like, yo, by the way, guys, I'm gay.
Yeah. I wasn't stalking her. That's her making it up. I'm gay.
Oh, dude.
I was gay the whole time.
fucking crazy as fuck.
The only reason I was acting that way is because I'm gay. Okay, like.
Yeah, I was obsessing over this girl because I'm gay.
So yeah, that's a weird one. So
Yeah.
yeah, he just found out he doesn't like. I mean, he should have known this. He should have said. I just think it's shitty. So if he's, I don't know. If he was noon. If he knew.
Noon. Yeah,
If
but
he
how
knew
many-
he was
how
gay
many
from the
of
get go, why would he
previous-
go on the show like The Bachelor?
That's what I was trying to say. They probably screen you before all of this. So like that's why I'm confused. How
I think he's just an attractive man and it gets views. I think that's really all it is. They don't
that's
care
gotta be
whether he's
so
gay or not.
shitty.
Like,
Do you think there's like a screen they
but like
hook you up?
how many of the previous 22 seasons have these relationships worked out anyways?
Right.
That-
Yeah.
Like I doubt like most of them.
Dude, all they do
can't-
is create happy lives. Stop.
yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah,
exactly. I think
It's
getting
like
a marriage
the
off of a
ultimate
game
Tinder.
show.
Yeah.
It's Tinder
Yeah.
on TV.
Yeah, exactly. You know, always 100% happy marriages.
Yeah. No shit.
I just do you think maybe they need to start bringing so this maybe they need to have like a lie detector test and they ask them only one question.
Or if they don't have a screening,
Are you
they
gay?
need to have one.
That's it. That's all you have to ask. Are you gay?
Yeah, but he didn't know he was gay supposedly until after her.
Which
Is it
probably
really?
happens too, I guess.
Right? I mean, I think he was denying it. He said, you know, I think he just was saying like,
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then
no,
eventually
that
he
happens
just
too.
decided
It would
he
make
was
sense.
gay.
It would make sense. I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm being very ignorant. I don't know much
Maybe
about
that should be a rule before you get married. You have to try something with the opposite sex to make sure you're not gay.
Maybe before you're married, you should always try something with the same sex.
That's
You
what
should
I'm
always.
saying.
You need to be.
Yeah.
You need to do same sex
on the
stuff
wedding
first.
night. On
Yeah,
the
so,
wedding
like, the
night.
way it's gonna work
I
is
before
think
the
that
wedding.
your bachelor parties should
Yeah.
always just go to like the same sex strip club and see.
Yep.
Make sure you're not into it too much.
Well,
This is like you
just to
have
make
your
sure.
resort all queued up. You're getting there, and the girl has a girl she picked out, and the dude has a dude he picked out, and then they just go to town, and like he's like, I'm not into this. I
You know
can't
what?
do it. But then
I
she's
kinda
like,
like it.
I'm super into this. We're not going in with this wedding.
Peace. I'm gonna marry her.
And now you're all alone.
What religion is this? Because I want to be a part of it.
I'm not sure I want to try to play around with another dude.
It's like
I'm not sure I want to do this.
it's like this rule where it's like, okay, if you enjoyed that more, you have to do the swap, and that's who you're getting married to
It's
instead.
a checklist. Like before you go to the city, that's like a application they give you. Did you
I
have
think that they
sex with a
should just
guy yet?
have male and female strippers at the place and a little room. And like when you're applying for your marriage license, they just put you in this room with the same sex dude.
For,
and
like,
he starts
20
giving
That's
you
hard
a
though
lap
because
dance.
like I'm not gonna lie, you could see like a dude and you'd be like, oh, that's an attractive guy.
Hold
They're
on, they put
attractive
you in
guys,
the-
but I'm not attracted to them. They're attractive.
See, I don't know.
I think Ryan Gosling is pretty attractive. I like him a
Sounds
lot.
like you wanna
but
fuck
I'm not,
Ryan Gosling.
I'm not into like other people's wieners.
Ah, shit.
If you close your eyes, you don't know they have a wiener.
If I close my eyes, all I see.
What
is
if I
wiener.
accidentally touch it? I might know. I can even if my eyes are closed. I know.
What if you
a
like the
wiener
touch of
feels
it?
like.
What if you're like, I only know the touch of my
All
own
right,
wiener?
guess I'm gonna have to go touch a wiener. Fuck. What are you guys doing
Guys,
after this?
on my bachelor night, like or my bachelor party, that's what we'll do. We'll just touch each other's wieners.
Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah,
like it.
I'll let you guys touch each other's wieners.
We're like, actually, we're kind of into this.
I'm just standing off to the side as you guys are both like
Whoa,
hands shaking
some of
each
that
other's
cuck-
wieners.
Some of that
You're like,
action.
You're like, yes.
Not for me.
You're like, okay, good job, guys.
Yeah,
Exploring your sexuality.
wiener shaking.
Yeah. That's actually one of the tests to find out if you're gay or not, if you can make it through a wiener shake without getting hard.
Yeah. Another dude's grabbing your dick. If you get
Oh.
hard, you know, game over. You lose. You're gay.
Oh, you're hard? Wow. Didn't know you were gay. Nothing wrong with that, but I didn't know you were gay.
You're like mad at him, but you're like nothing wrong with that. But jeez.
Can you let go of my dick now, please?
Oh, sorry, didn't realize it. Well, we can talk about this. Is more like depressing, honestly.
I
So we're
wanna
talking
talk
about at the
about
beginning of the podcast, praising how we're all getting the vaccine, and we're like, this is dope. And then India's over here dying at an alarming rate.
I want to talk about this because it's been 2 years, a year now, 2 years. Fuck, feels like.
It feels
but
like it feels like an eternity.
it's been a long ass time, and these people are still suffering from that. Like that's insane, dude. You got to think about all the places in the world that we don't know about that are still going through this shit that bad.
It's insane. Yeah, and I think it's insane. And I think they said like the United States is like finally stepping in to like help out. But each day they are reporting 300,000 new infections, which is insane. A world
insane.
record.
I don't mean to laugh at the number. I'm sorry. That sucks ass. Like that number is horrible. But the article that I have open reads, and I quote, "The virus is swallowing our city's people like a monster."
COVID is Godzilla.
God damn it. Fucking COVID. Oh,
It's just
dude.
brutal, and
It's
it's like
horrible.
they're running out of oxygen. They don't know what to do, and it's like deja vu when we were having that issue.
That's
You
why
know,
it's so fucking scary.
a few months ago.
So many people over there, and they're all so close all the time that it makes
They need to
it...
get their shit together. That's what they need to do.
I just don't know what you do.
That's
It's
it.
so
They need to
congested.
pull themselves up by their bootstraps.
Yeah, I just fixed it. Okay, get your shit together, and you'll be
That's some
good.
very conservative talk over there, Minor Rod.
I got a Pepsi next to me. That's why. I drank some Pepsi earlier today.
Yeah, so they're dealing with the virus. Why don't they just man up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, it's dirty over there? Well, fucking clean. Shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much every single one of these photos is just all dirt.
Yeah, come on. Put some grass down. What the fuck you guys doing?
Just planting some grass. That'll fix your coronavirus problems, like planting
dude.
grass. But look at this. You see that photo of them dropping the body in there, and there's like people not wearing shoes at all.
It's fucking... Oh, dude, that's...
They're
They're
wearing
just like on this
hazmat
article,
suits,
there's just multiple people,
no shoes.
just like dead bodies, like everywhere, and it's
so
like
bad.
only 10% have been vaccinated.
It just goes
Less
to show
than
that,
10%, actually.
Yeah, it just goes to show that there's so much shit going on out there that we don't even know about. Like, this shit's insane.
I don't know if it was this country or no, maybe it was Israel. There was one of the countries that was like they didn't pay, so they like stopped giving them the vaccine because the country wasn't paying to get the vaccine.
What?
But I don't know
So
if
then
that
now
was, it
they're
might be
screwed?
India. That's a poor country, so I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of poor countries out there, man.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, you're not paying for your vaccines? Well, then you don't get any.
These photos are just dark.
Like, I mean, the idea is that we get everyone vaccinated. We herd immunize, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore. And if we're just going to give it to a select few people whose country can pay for it, then it's still going to exist. And everyone who gets vaccine is eventually it's going to wear off. You're going to start getting COVID outbreaks again everywhere. So, I mean,
Yeah.
It's just this kind of stuff pisses me off because it's, our entire country of dipshits is all talking about, like, I just don't know how you can be like, it's not that big of a deal. It's like, it's whatever. And then you've got like hundreds of thousands of people dying and they're just like, yeah, whatever.
There's
made up virus.
No shit, dude. There's a doctor from a university in South Carolina that said, most importantly, they should have looked at what was going on in other countries, in other parts of the world, and understood that it was a matter of time before they would be in a similar situation. Like, what the fuck?
Because I think theirs was super delayed. I think
Yeah,
weren't they like really surprised at the beginning
Yeah.
that like they weren't getting a lot of infections.
He's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. It's bound to happen to you.
I'm just it's
That's horrible.
crazy, and it sucks because like I was talking about this with somebody too. I'm like I'm over here talking about how excited I am that I'm getting the vaccine and how like things are getting back to normal, and then you've got a whole other country just like getting brutalized by it.
Dude, I was in Honduras last week, and the amount of people that I heard of that were coming to the United States for like 2-3 days just to get vaccinated was insane. And and you think about it, it's all rich people. In those countries, it's rich and poor, and it's really rich and really poor.
Yeah.
The amount of people in between is really small. So it's like all the rich people just coming here to get vaccinated, dressing up as grandmas and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
and then they just go back, and it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
So over there, is it provided? Is it free? Like
They
in
don't-
Honduras?
They are. I believe they are,
Cool.
but they're limited,
Yeah, probably super limited.
which is why a lot of people are coming here to the States to get them.
Yeah, because it's insane. Like, so my girlfriend, for some reason, her second dose didn't go through, and so she's like, "I need to go find another place to do it." And then it's just like everywhere has it. You can literally just pick wherever you want in the city, and it's
Imagine
like,
that.
yeah, they've got the vaccine.
It's insane.
Yep.
So we're kind of spoiled here,
We are big time.
which I mean I'm all for it. I thought that September was going to be the time that we're going to be getting the vaccine. So
Oh shit. Oh shit.
well, that was dark. Hopefully they can power through that one. We go from talking about how the Bachelor winner is gay and doesn't like Arby's sandwiches, and then we're like, yeah, by the way, tons of people are dying over in India.
No shit.
That's just how it be.
Now, how about this? Fun fact. Lab-grown meat might be in our grocery stores within, 5 years.
I don't
Would you guys
understand what
eat
that
it?
means. What do you mean lab grown? Like it's all chemicals?
It's like the shit in the movies where, like,
Do
they
they grow
shit
the meat
pork
or
It's
they
like
grow
shit.
animals? Like they grow just a slab of meat, or they're growing animals that they kill to make meat.
So, okay, the first thing I have to ask you guys, will you eat it?
I mean, if the what CDC, who is the ones in charge of
FDA,
food?
no? Or
FDA,
not?
yeah. The
You-
CDC, I think, is in charge of radio. I think. Or
It's
something.
so creepy.
If
It's,
the
the
FDA
YMCA?
passes, yeah, if the YMCA says it's all right, then it's probably all right for the most part. I mean, we already eat food that, like, there's a lot of things that pass through, like, all these places. Like, they allow, like, a percentage of, like, maggots and flies and all that kind of thing in our food anyways.
so
it's,
fucking gross.
but, like, as long as there's, like, less than a percentage of that in there, I don't know what the exact percentage is, you're allowed to sell it and stuff. So, I mean, you have a massive factory full of meat.
this is like sci-fi movie shit.
It's just gonna happen.
So they say what happens is they take the stem cells from an animal, and then they grow it in like a cultural medium, so like an incubator type thing, I think. And then they take those stem cells from the animal, and then they can just grow a piece of meat. What?
I just want to
Like
know
out of
what
a
that means.
what the fuck does that
it's
mean?
Like, it's
out
like
of a plant?
cloning, but they're not cloning. They're just making meat. Does it look like a T-bone steak all of a sudden, just like growing out of a little petri disc? You have this thing, and you put cells in there, and all of a sudden, boom, you got a T-bone steak.
What's so weird is it's still animal product, but it's made from their stem cells. It's wild, and
Can you still can you be vegan and eat this?
no, because it's still an animal product. I mean,
Oh, that's so fucking
Yeah, but was
crazy.
it in an animal? Like it came from an animal,
But it's not
and you made meat out of like a cell. So like,
like what if it's a dead skin cell? I don't know how this. Yes, I would eat it because I'm a fat ass.
it's kind of cool.
I need it at least
if
once.
It'd probably be cheaper, right? Like.
Probably
it might
not.
be cheaper and not the. I mean, I don't know.
Because there's a lot of money that goes into like livestock. You have to raise all these things. You have to feed them and
can't
take care of them
imagine
and keep
this
it
is
alive
cheap.
just to get it fat enough to kill. So if you're just like creating meat in a lab, it should be cheaper because there's less to it.
I don't know. It's kind of freaky to me because it's like they're out here just doing goofy ass shit. Like, let's make meat grown from a cell.
Yo, dude,
We're
We're
they're
gonna
so
ferment it, and it's gonna look like a piece of steak. Like, it's just
Well, so it says right here, when it comes to cellular based meat, it's very basic meat that we're talking about, something that would compete with ground beef.
Oh, fucking lame.
So you're getting ground beef. You're not getting a fancy steak.
Do I
You're
still
not
have to cook
getting
it?
Ribs. I
What happens
probably.
If I put it in the microwave, did I just make a bomb?
I mean, it's not good to put meat in a microwave, anyways, right?
I don't fucking know.
that's
gotta
how I cook
poke
my
holes.
ground beef.
That's how I cooked my ground beef.
I don't know that it's gonna cook it properly all the way through.
Oh,
Yeah, I
fuck.
don't know. I just figured I could bring that up because it's creepy. I mean, what's next? They're gonna start. They have Clone a Willy now.
In
Clone
Cyberpunk,
Willy.
in the game, meat is made from worms, I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
So you wait, was it worms or like something else? They had like another meat that was coming up in that, and people weren't eating that, and that might have been the worms one. I can't remember.
I mean, I dabble in some of like the plant meat, and I don't really taste the difference.
No, that's kind of why I was concerned of like what it's being made out of because I was gonna say, isn't there already meat?
But this is still like meat, so that's like meatless. This is still meat.
Okay.
Clone a muscle. Well, also on top of weird things, we talked about meat that's grown in factories. Right? It's not meat grown in the lab. How about this dog that tested positive for meth?
Maybe that's what they're making the meat out of, dude.
The
Cracked out
dogs.
dog.
Just this headline: Winning Greyhound tested positive for meth.
You think he was a frequent user?
What if? So before I get into the article, what if he was just doing it like on his own, It wasn't from the
Recreationally?
owner or anything?
You just do
It
meth-
wasn't his owner.
Safe for
he was
fun.
just-
He's like, man, I need to do something. I need some
Man.
kind of vice. And he's like,
All this fucking
guess it's
running is
meth.
stressful.
Yeah, and his owner was doing a lot of meth, so he's like, "Oh, here it is on the table. I'm gonna just try it." And then he's like, "Damn, this is awesome. I could run 100 miles an hour now."
You're a drug dealer and you've got your customers, and all of a sudden a dog comes up to you, drops some cash on the ground, grabs some meth, and books it. And he's super fast.
This dog's probably addicted now.
It's just like shaking and super skinny.
Those dogs already all look like super skinny
That
anyway.
picture is
They're
terrifying.
Well, yeah, that's just how those dogs are. They're kind of scary.
So, and also apparently this isn't a one and only thing. Like, this happens a lot.
Does
Not-
it really?
maybe
Well,
not-
it says that the trainer had been disqualified for 4 months, which is weird. Only 4 months, and then
That's what I'm
fined
saying.
$3,500 after meth was found in one of their dogs.
I'm sure they drug their dogs up with a bunch of stupid shit.
Yeah. And they just
Yeah,
run.
far too many incidents apparently.
Next time, try cocaine.
I just didn't know that was a thing.
Giving your dog meth.
I guess
I mean,
it makes
imagine
sense.
It's
that
about,
vet
I mean,
call.
it's people bet on these things, and if you want to make money quick, you
Imagine that vet
put
call.
a lot of money on a dog, and then I guess you just dope up the dog and make money off of it. I mean, it's all gambling, and it's already all kind of a weird thing.
You call your vet and you're like, my doggy Crystal here.
Yeah,
Crystal.
My doggy Crystal here is tweaking out a little bit. It's running laps around my couch at like 800 miles an hour. And the vet's like, well, has it ingested any substances? I had a little bit of meth lying around.
this just reminds me. I think back in middle school, and I will always remember this for some reason. But we were in like human growth and development, and we watched this video about like drugs and stuff and how they're bad. Well, this one dude, it traumatized me still to this day. He was like a track star, ran like the 400 meter, whatever. Well, he got into like drugs really bad. And he got into meth. He was super into like meth. So similar story, to the dog. Well, one time he goes on a run after he just did some meth, and his goddamn heart explodes.
Oh, fuck.
And he just dies.
One time he went on a run, and then DC Comics wrote a story about him. Now he's the Flash.
Maybe that's why they got their inspiration.
He ran by. Except this guy was running really fast, and then he just fell down and just didn't run
This
together
was so.
again.
It was terrifying too, because he's running, and all of a sudden it shows like an X-ray of like his heart exploding, and he just like
To
dies.
traumatize these children to never do drugs. That's the idea. Is you put
Yeah,
fear into
scare the
these kids.
shit out
That,
of
as an adult, they'll have that childhood fear of drugs. So maybe they just won't do it as an adult.
I'd ask, be like, how much meth did he take? And then be like, okay, I'm taking half of that because it looks cool as shit, but I don't want to die.
The stories are so funny too. It's like, and Jeremy was taking hundreds of dollars from his parents every week to pay for his meth addiction.
Did you guys have the in elementary school? Did you have that like whatever drug thing where they had like actors on a stage
Dare?
and everyone went to the gym and you watched like these?
I actually
like,
had that
people.
in high school.
You, I like remember in elementary school when they had like a guy that was on drugs or whatever, and he like coughs, and they had like Tic Tacs in his hands, and his teeth fall out and stuff from doing drugs, and it like flies out in the audience, and all the kids are like, oh, as they're being hit by fake teeth, which they're dumb and children, so they think it's real teeth. And it was like the big old like hairy tongue that was like another like symptom of doing drugs or whatever, smoking, and the hairy tongue,
Nice.
and they had like a big fake tongue that they unrolled and it had hair on it.
So
That's
it sounds
kinda
like you're.
when they tell you to not like jerk off too much because it'll make your hand hairy.
Oh, I thought it
Your
was
dick
because
will just fall off.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I thought your dick will just fall off, or you'll grow a dick in your stomach or something like that.
My
Oh, that's
favorites,
from
they're
eating
always
dick.
like, well, if you jerk off too much, so you're going to go blind and you're going to grow hair on your palms.
Yeah.
And you're like,
And
oh,
if you cross your eyes too much, then they'll stay stuck that way.
yeah, yep.
You look at too many boobs, you'll go cross-eyed.
They're just trying to keep me away from the good stuff in life.
That's what I'm telling you, dude. Just
The
look at
drugs-
one
The
boob.
government's just trying to keep us from doing
It's the
drugs.
government.
Yeah.
The government made
the
this
man
stuff up.
doesn't. Yeah. The
Nope.
man makes the drugs, and then they keep us away from the drugs.
It's Pepsi.
Biden
is
walks
what it
up
is.
on stage and he's like, I want nobody to jerk off anymore. You're going to have hairy palms and we're all going to be blind if you don't stop jerking off today.
You're gonna get blind because I jerked off.
Yeah.
It's contagious.
Yeah.
This guy over here, he's blind because this guy kept jerking off.
See his palms? His palms are sweaty because he was jerking him off.
Could you imagine? That would be like if that was a real thing, and you go to work one day and you see like, oh, like Josh forgot to shave his hand, and it's just like stubble on his palm. You're like
5 o'clock shadow on his
It's like an instantaneous thing too. So it's like in the moment it starts growing when you jerk off. So you're like, man, did he just?
He's coming out of the restroom.
Jerk off in the bathroom?
His hands are all hairy.
So what happens to girls?
They're like,
Do they get like finger hairs or what?
Just their like 2 fingers.
Their nails grow really long.
I just, like odds at work, and they like Vin doesn't show up for work, and he's talking to everyone, and they're like, "What's going on?" They're like, "I heard he went blind. He couldn't make it into work today because he went blind." And everyone's like, "Uh-oh, he was jerking off last night and went blind."
But it's only like for a few days. It's never like a permanent thing. It's like
Just until you jack off again.
Vin was just jerking off way too much, and yeah.
Now he's blind for a little while, and it'll come back, in 48 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
You're just sitting at home, can't see anything, and you're not prepared for this, so you just don't know what to do. You're just
With like hairy hands, and it's like instantaneous. You like nut, and then you can't see anymore.
So now you can't even clean yourself up.
I jerked off too much. No.
Oh, fuck. Not
You
again.
gotta try to make it around the house.
That'd be terrifying. It just goes black. This is like the first time it's happened to you. It's like the first time you've ever nutted. And you're like, what was that? What
Can't
is
find
this?
your phone, can't call for help.
Yeah,
turned off
and
the
then
lights.
the first time you nut too much, you go blind. You're like, what is going on? Why can't I see anything?
Why are my hands really warm?
You're just like screaming, and like
You,
your
like, touch
significant
your
other
face
was like
and it's
out
like-
at the grocery store. And you're just like sitting at your computer with your dick out, and you're like, I can't see.
She comes back with her 2 really long nails and can't open the door.
Oh man,
that'd be
a lot of
awesome.
jerking off in this one today.
Yeah. Well, we talked about gay guy and dogs. For some reason, dogs led to that.
Well, we won't talk about this a ton. Speaking of jerk offs,
That's what I was going to say. You want to talk about jerk offs?
so yeah, it's like Jake Paul won against that dude, which I would love to see Jake Paul actually fight a real boxer.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy was a fighter. Stop.
He was an Olympic wrestler. Like that's what he was good at wrestling. And then he's like, "Fuck it, I'm super out of shape."
Fuck it, I'm
you
broke.
see him? He was
He's
like
like-
so out of shape. There was not a single muscle in that dude's body. And he's like, "I'm gonna go fight
He's
this
like,
dude in his
"Fuck it.
mid-20s who's been training like crazy."
I need a new TV.
I'll bet against myself.
I have a feeling he was like, "Sick. I'm gonna get paid tons of money for
He
this."
did
Exactly.
get paid tons of money.
Yeah. But I mean, so like now, I just hate the dude because he thinks he's like hot shit. Because now he's calling out like Dana White, the dude that's like the head of UFC, saying like, "You guys aren't paying your dudes enough. Like, if you come over to mine," because he owns like part of that Triller that hosted the fight for his Jake Paul fight. And he was like, "Oh, you bring him over here, and I'll pay him right," or something like that. I don't know. All I wanted to say is I hate the dude. I don't think I've never liked him.
All I got to say is the best part of that whole event was, one, watching Oscar De La Hoya, a Olympic gold medal boxer, smoke weed with Snoop Dogg and be high as shit on TV. And 2, watch Pete Davidson roast everybody. I thought that shit was hilarious. He's talking shit on everybody, and they just had to take it.
Yeah, and that pissed off Jake. He's like, he's never gonna be doing this again. It's like, that's your fault for bringing this comedian on as your host. Of course he's gonna roast everybody.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't like him, too.
Well, that's what he said. He's like, I do not like Jake Paul. So he's like, sick. I'm gonna own the hell out of this kid.
Yeah. Well, and Pete Davidson's always part of all those roast things on
Yeah.
TV, so it's like that's what he's good at.
Yeah.
That shit was amazing. And then, this Olympic boxer just being high as shit. And he's like, I would fight anybody here. And he has like a really high voice. I would fight anybody here, and I would beat them all. And he was so fucking high.
I want to see like Mike Tyson against Jake Paul.
He'd probably beat the shit out of him.
I know. I want to see that because that dude's like 60 something, and he's still just
Jack, look like a
ginormous.
fucking tank.
Yeah. That dude's like high all the time. That's the key to winning boxing is just be stoned.
Just be stoned all the time.
Yep.
Fuck. Yo, do
So-
more dogs.
We got more dogs. It's time. It's that time for weird news of the week. We gathered up 3 solid weird newses. I'm gonna have Aaron kick off this first one. The dogs.
I'm kicking it off.
Yeah, let's hear about it.
I don't know. It says dog joins Utah track meet relay race wins. I feel it's kind of unfair to race. I think it's kind of unfair to race a dog in general. They're already faster than us, and they're like, all right, let's see who can win.
It was probably the Met dog. He probably got kicked off the team, and he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go race these college kids.
Yo, maybe that's like you when you got kicked off in sync. In sync was over, and he's like, I'm gonna go do Chip Skylark. This guy's like, fuck Olympic races. I'm just gonna go race high school kids now.
It's a relay.
Is that a high school?
So, yeah, it's like, and relays are like the ones where you pass the baton, right?
Yeah.
So like you got like, he's like in the last part. He's on the last little stretch. That's when you have your fastest runner to go. It's the 4th guy that runs on that last part. You just put the dog there and like zoom, he's just gone.
Yeah, and boom, he won.
This video has the dog playing the. What is that? Tetherball too. Apparently he's good at tetherball.
So apparently he just like booked it through the crowd.
So he wasn't actually part of it. Why did they title it like this then? Like he wins. Like they put that he won the race. Like he was part of it. Like they planned this out. That he was the 4th runner for the relay.
That's like saying some dude jumps out of the crowd, runs and passes that person, and be like, "Well, I guess he won."
Yeah, from St. Mary High School, we got Spike over here. Coming in
wasn't there like a cat that got on the field during one of the Super Bowls that one year? It's like saying that the cat joined the Super Bowl and won.
Caught a touchdown. Yeah. Super Bowl champion Whiskers.
Yeah. It looks like my cat at the time too. I was like, where'd my cat go?
Yo, you're on TV.
Animal talk here, because on this next one, there was a turtle that crashed through a windshield on the Florida highway, and he survived. Well, it just says survived, so we'll just tell you what survived, because I don't know.
I just like that you wrote turtle missile.
Yeah. So turtle missile, it struck the windshield of a car on a Florida highway, and it struck a 71. What? It struck a 71-year-old woman in the head.
Lady just driving
through the windshield
and hit her in the head.
Both the women and the reptile are expected to be
at least
okay.
Did it at least do like a kung fu kick through the window or something? Was the grandma eating pizza?
That's insane. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's what she had. She had the pizza, pepperoni pizza, and it's like, I need some of that.
Yeah, fucking turtle flew through the window, Jackie Chan style.
Yeah, it was a big turtle.
Cut above her eye, but nothing serious. She expected to make a full recovery. I care more about the turtle.
Yeah, but she was like on the interstate. I feel like anything flying through your windshield on the interstate.
How did it go?
How did it not kill her? How did it not kill her?
Where did it come from?
I'm assuming somebody else hit it with their car, like hit somebody's tire or something. And
somebody's out there flinging turtles at people.
Some kid said, "I don't like this turtle pet," and just chucked it off the bridge that it passed over. So she just flew into
The driver of the vehicle said she didn't see the turtle until it was in the air and falling towards her windshield. Like, what was this turtle doing? How did it get in the air?
I'm glad she was looking out for turtles on her regular drive.
I didn't see any turtles until I got hit by a turtle.
I was waiting
That's
for
so
one,
traumatic for that turtle.
Yeah. But I mean, he's got like a hard shell, so I mean, yeah, I expect him to survive.
Yeah, cowabunga, dude.
What in the world?
All right,
well, maybe it was like a rat that kicked him.
Yeah. Master Splinter kicked him through the highway and tried to kill this old lady.
He was teaching him karate, and he hit him a little too hard.
Well, so for this last one, there's a man dressed in a teddy bear costume that is trekking from Los Angeles to San Francisco, which is 400 miles.
Why? In a teddy
bear
through the woods.
There was
a shot.
His journey has been fraught with obstacles, including a brief run-in with the law.
Wow, surprise. Hey, there's a bear running through Hy-Vee, through Food for Less. He's at the gas station now. Looks like he's walking away with a soda.
Here's a quote from Larios. That's his name, Larios. He said, "I'm like a puppy, I guess. I just see something and I chase after it."
Sounds like he's
33. That's the weirdest thing to say at 33. I'm like
found
a
the
puppy.
Met Dog's owner.
Yeah, I think he's just a furry.
Yeah. This guy, I don't like him. I don't like the way he talks. This was
The
a
news-
very unique situation.
What the fuck you do if you see a dude dressed as a bear? You're gonna call the cops or fucking try to kill it. He's lucky nobody's tried to run into him or anything.
Yeah. Well,
So,
like that's what you normal people don't do that. They don't just go around in a bear suit. So like, if
Yeah,
there
you
is,
probably
like,
want to
you're
stay
like,
away from him.
is this guy a pedophile? Like,
honestly,
I'm gonna call the cops
probably
on
crazy.
him. Like,
It sounds like he's just doing it to like make people happy. That's all he's doing. So,
instead, he scared people.
well, guess what? This dude asked for $10,000 on GoFundMe, made 16.7. So you tell me that we're doing something wrong, basically.
All right, what animal do you want to be?
Turtle.
Oh, nice. I'll be a turtle.
I got dibs on flamingo.
Nice. Aaron
Could
can
be
be
a
a
meth
rat.
dog.
I'll
No.
be meth dog.
Man dressed as Greyhound runs from Los Angeles to San Francisco in less than 4 minutes flat.
Tested
Found
positive for meth.
Found
Disqualified.
meth in the system.
We lose all our money from the GoFundMe.
The police took your money.
Oh, all of his money will be donated. Honestly, good for this guy.
Yeah, good for
I
them.
mean,
That's a
shit.
good one. Nice. I like that one. That was kind of wholesome.
Yeah.
Kind
Kind of weird, but kind of
Kind of
wholesome.
creepy, really.
Let's get out of the wholesome territory and get into kind of the relationship advice territory. We're getting close to the end here. So we, 23 female, 25 male, went to a party in the 14th floor apartment last night. Boyfriend jumped from one balcony to another. It scared me so bad that I honestly don't see a future with him after 3 years of a good relationship. So, let me just read this and we'll talk about it. It's a little bit of a long one, so bear with me.
Haha, pun intended.
I don't even know where to begin with this because I haven't slept. I'm exhausted, and every time I close my eyes, I just see what he did and see his hands missing the rail and him falling 14 stories. I feel like I need an anti-anxiety pill or something. I also need to say my boyfriend is not a dumb man. He got his MBA when he was 20 and started a business and has basically just aced the MCATs because he wants to become a osteopathic physician. We have been together for 3 years and plan on spending the rest of our lives together. I have a massive fear of heights. Even going to the party last night was hard for me. I made him promise that if I got uncomfortable, we could leave. He agreed. She was talking with some of the
I
wives
was you,
/
you were me.
girlfriends and noticed my boyfriend and his best friends in the balcony with their shirts off. I knew he had way too much to drink at that point because his alcohol suddenly reminds him he had nice abs and he likes to show off.
Was she drunk when she wrote this shit? She
It's
read
really
this at
rough.
the party?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was at the party just writing it as she went.
I went as close to the sliding glass door as I could handle and said he was scaring me, acting crazy, and I really wanted him to come inside. You may not even believe this next part because I wouldn't if someone were telling me this story.
Probably
He
not
said something like, if I thought that was crazy, I should see this. He got up on the railing and jumped onto the balcony of the next apartment over. We were 14 stories up, and though I couldn't see it, the next balcony was 5 to 10 feet away, and he just jumped like it was nothing. This guy sounds sick.
This dude's on meth.
Like all the
Hardcore
guys,
parkour.
like all the guys on the balcony cheered, and I got weak in my knees. Oh, so she got kind of like horny from this.
I got weak in my knees.
I got weak in my knees and felt faint and just sat on the floor. He came through the regular door smiling and high fixing like an idiot frat boy. Damn, roast him. He came up to try and hug me and I told him to not touch me and got up to leave the party. My friend came with me because she said I really did not look well and we got an Uber to my house. I was so stressed I had to have the Uber pull over so I could throw up. Damn, that girl over-exaggerating a little bit.
Holy shit.
He has texted me how sorry he is and that he didn't mean to scare me and he'll never do it again, but I don't know if I can get over this. I was so scared, and I just keep playing it through my head, the vision of his hands slipping off that rail and watching him fall. He's fine, and he skis, surfs, goes mountain biking, and claiming all of which scares me enough as it is, but I had never seen or never even thought of it as capable of something so stupid. Can I forgive him for this? If there is a future with someone who would do this, this person's grammar is brutal.
Jeez.
What if he has kids?
Maybe she fell from a
Is
high place.
taking dumb risks something he passes on to them? Would love some advice here.
I don't know if I were him that I would stay with her. Like, apparently she's afraid of him going skiing and doing any normal kind of fun activity. Oh no, he went to the beach. He could get eaten by a shark. I don't know if I can ever go to the beach, you know? Like that's what she acts like. He had some fun, and I was like a few feet away from a window and I almost died.
That
I just
sounds
don't
like
get
he's
it.
a badass.
She's just
Yeah.
like, I'm freaking out because a what if scenario. It's a what if. Like,
Yeah,
he
there's
didn't
a lot
fall.
of what ifs. Yeah, what if he got hit by a turtle on the interstate, you know?
That's pretty dumb of him. It's pretty insane that he did that. But
Yeah.
hey,
No, it's not.
he
It's
survived.
badass.
This shit badass. It's just a bunch of dudes talking about how cool that was.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah,
That
bro.
was sick.
Well, yeah, he had some drinks and he's not going to make the best choices.
Now let's all
but,
talk
like,
to our significant others and see how they would feel about us doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell
14
Rachel down
stories
here.
up.
What if I just jumped off my roof onto the neighbor's roof? Wouldn't that be badass?
Won't be
She's like,
fucking
sorry,
sick,
we're in a
bro.
divorce.
Yeah, I don't know if I could have children with this guy. Like, what
That's
if
the
he
craziest
passes?
part.
What if he passes these traits onto our kids, where they like to jump?
Yo, what if my kid likes to do backflips and shit?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of they might die.
To wrap this up, lady, you're over exaggerating.
A little bit.
Yeah,
He won't do it. You just be like, hey, don't do that again. End of story. It's over. I get it. You got those like kind of manifesting thoughts.
I think
'cause
she
you're like,
needs to
"Oh."
try a few of these things.
yeah. I think he's not going to never do it again, though. He
Yeah.
can say that he'll never
I
do
think
it
she
again,
needs to
but
try a few of these things.
he'll
Yeah.
have some drinks in him again, and he'll do.
She'd be
something
the
like
one that would
she'll-
fall and die, and then he'd be like, "Oh shit,
Problem
yeah,
solved.
exactly.
that was a bad influence."
Yeah,
I think she needs to go. Maybe start with a trampoline. You know, jump on a trampoline a little
Yeah.
bit. Let
That way
yourself
she
fall.
gets some height and
Yeah, and then just
Yeah.
let yourself fall. You'll be fine. Might hurt a little bit. You might
Yeah.
break an arm or something, but you'll be okay.
Yeah, definitely. Make her stand on a rooftop and get close.
Push
to the
her. I
edge.
mean, have her jump.
Push her.
Well, you've seen that marriage proposal, right? Of the guy like who he was proposing to the girl, and his buddy throws him the ring, and he misses on purpose and flies off the roof and lands on the like
Oh, fuck no.
the little bouncy thing or whatever. But like that is
That was
like
this
super
guy.
dramatic.
That was
Yeah.
this guy.
Like
The
that's
wife
probably
died.
how he'll propose to her, and,
And
she'll
she'll
just
die.
she'll just
She's dead.
have a heart attack right then and there and just
That's
be
what
dead.
you get for dating like an extreme dude like this. What do you
Exactly.
think? Was I gonna do that?
This is a guy from Dos Equis. That's what it is.
Yeah. All in all, you're just over exaggerating. You just need to chill out. He sounds like a good dude.
Yeah, bro. Just freaking chill.
Yeah.
It's the homie
Yeah.
Chad just doing his things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
He sounds like a Chad for sure. 100%.
100%.
So what do we got next? One of my favorite things of the entire podcast.
Yeah, Aaron's got a BuzzFeed quiz for us. What is it?
Which songs are you buying with your $25 iTunes gift card?
Nice.
Hell yeah.
What's our first question?
You just got a $25 iTunes gift card for your birthday. Woohoo! Which hit song are you buying first?
So, what is more important to say about this whole thing? Is this was posted 7 hours ago, not 7 years ago. 7 hours
hours.
ago.
And it says pretend it's 2004.
Who the hell buys songs?
does it say that?
anymore?
Where is it?
Did I
What's
click
that?
the wrong one?
I don't
Up at
know.
the top it says posted 7 hours ago.
Oh yeah, it was posted 7 hours ago.
And then
Add
it says-
songs about Jane by Maroon 5 to cart.
It says pretend it's 2004.
So we've got Unwritten by Natasha Bedingford Field, SOS by Rihanna, Move Along by the All American Rejects, Lean With It, Rock With It, Franchise Boys, Every Time We Touch, Cascada,
Oh, fuck.
and Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood.
You already know because of TikTok I'm picking every time we touch.
Yeah. It's like a tie between that and Move Along by All American Rejects. That one brings me back.
What are you doing Every Time We Touch then?
Every time we touch.
Well, apparently only 18% picked that one,
What
so
the fuck was the
Damn.
number one? SOS by Rihanna.
gross. This is one of those
Boo.
weird quizzes where like you don't get an actual thing at the
Yeah,
end. It's
that's
just like
lame.
All right, I'll go with the next one. Choose a saucy song you vibe to at the middle school dance. Ooh, this is good. Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado. My Humps by Fergie. Sexy Back by Chip Skylark's very own Justin Timberlake. Right Round by Flo Rida. Bootylicious by the Destiny Child. By Destiny's Child. And Dirty by Christina Aguilera.
I am on the promiscuous right now.
Oof, I'm all about the humps.
Yeah, same.
My
I-
lovely
I'd
lady
be-
lumps.
2 against 1. I guess it's humps.
Well, I mean, like,
Watch,
Trying to think what would've
promiscuous is
played
going to be
at-
number 1. I'm telling
It's number
you.
2.
yeah, sexy back is top.
Damn.
That makes sense.
My humps was dead last.
Yo,
No,
chill.
no,
Oh,
dirty.
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 Which Y2K Heartthrobs track are you adding to your playlist? Love Bug by the Jonas Bros? No, thank you. Miss Independent by Neo. Bye 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 by NSYNC. Poof. What You Say by Jason Derulo. How Do You Sleep by Jesse McCartney.
Whoa, whoa,
And
whoa.
One Time by Justin Bieber. 10 out of 10, Bye Bye Bye.
Bye,
Yeah.
bye, bye.
Like, come on.
Your face.
And of course, it's number 1. Because
Hell
nobody
yeah.
else
Of
wants to
course.
listen to that bullshit.
And What You Say is number 2, which makes sense too.
Yeah.
That song just reminds me of the
Yeah, oh yeah.
the dead memes when people die.
What You Say.
All right, here we go. This was perfect.
Acapella podcast.
Aka podcast. Okay, enough boy talk. Pick an empowering bop from Powerful Lady.
Bop.
Bop.
I already know mine.
We got
First one
Holla
there.
Back Girl by
I
Gwen
love
Stefani.
Gwen.
We got Pretty Girl Rock by Carrie Hilson. Glamorous by Fergie. Oh, fuck. We got The Single Ladies by Beyonce. And Miss Independent by Kelly Clarkson. And a Potential Breakup Song by Allie and AJ. Isn't that a Disney music channel?
Yeah.
Or Disney Channel music show, whatever.
There's some bops on here from Powerful Ladies.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know.
Gwen Stefani is my favorite, so I picked her. That's second place.
That's what we'll do for. I was gonna go.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going Glamorous.
I would have done.
8%.
yeah.
Damn. You fucking
Everyone picked Beyonce.
suck. Beyonce.
Beyonce.
All right, Aaron's got next.
All right. Ooh. Which song are you flicking your bangs to the side for?
Flicking your bean to.
Flicking your bean to the side.
Which song do you masturbate to? Let's see.
Oh, here we go.
Shake it by Metro Station.
It
Or
ends-
no.
It ends tonight by All American Rejects. Shake It by
Sugar,
Metro
we're going
Station.
down.
Soul Meets Body by Death Cab. Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy. I Write the Sins, Not the Tragedies by Panic at the Disco. Or Cupid's Cuckolds by Gym Class Heroes.
That's perfect. What songs are you flicking the bean to?
I'd flip the bean to Sugar We're Going Down for sure.
Flicking it to Shake It.
Yeah, Shake It would be my pick.
18.
18. I Write the
Panic at
Sins,
the
Not the
Disco, number one.
Tragedies.
Pick a song that's all rhythm and no blues. Sexy Can I by Ray J. Replay by Zendaya. Yeah by Usher.
Yeah.
Disturbia by
Yeah.
Rihanna. 1-2 Step by Ciara. Or Whatever You Like by T.I. Whatever you like. All rhythm. Replay.
It's gotta be Usher.
I'm going with Replay.
Me too. Fuck.
told ya.
Disturbia.
Disturbia.
We got 2 more.
All right, I got this one. Pick your fave song in your fave Y2K movie. Fallen by Maya from A Cinderella Story. The Tide is High by Atomic Kitten in the Lizzie McGuire movie. Pass That Dutch by Missy Elliott in Mean Girls. Perfect Day by Hoku from Legally Blonde. Stolen by Dashboard Confessional from Sydney White. And No Sleep Tonight by the Faders from She's the Man.
I don't think I know any of these songs.
Me
Any
neither.
of them.
But
So
remember
pick
that
your
one
favorite-
song from the Lizzie McGuire movie that was like, "Hey
my
now,
dream."
hey now."
That's it. I think that's this song, so we're picking it.
All right. Well, they got second place.
Ah, nice.
Legally
everybody probably
Blonde's
thought the
Perfect
same
Day
thing.
was the top one.
Hey now. Hey now.
Finally, you have just enough money left to buy an album. Which one are you buying? Songs by Maroon 5. Songs About Jane by Maroon 5. Love Angel Music, Baby by Gwen Stefani. Paper Trail by T.I. A Little Bit Longer by Jonas Brothers. Monkey Business by the Black Eyed Peas. And Breakaway by Kelly Clarkson. Well, Paper Trail was a banger of an album.
Paper Trail's fucking lit. Monkey business. Monkey.
Monkey.
It was songs about Jane was number 1.
Is it?
What?
Kelly Clarkson was number 2.
Paper Trail was last.
I know, that's what I clicked on too. It was the last one.
Damn.
I'm
Sounds
not
like
buying Kelly Clarkson's album for my last thing.
I like some of the comments. I hate all these songs you have other than Single Ladies.
Well, the single ladies won that category.
That's awesome. The
All right,
majority percentages is always so basic.
Let's have Aaron kick this off. What's your bruh moment of the week?
What's my bra moment of the week?
What
No,
was shitty
don't
this
start
week?
with me.
All right, fine.
Start with someone else.
I'll go.
All right.
I told Vin about this one a little bit earlier on in the week. So TikTok's great. You know, it's a super cool app. It can help you get through a lot of stuff. You know, if you need a quick laugh, if you need to learn how to do something really quick. Wife was looking at TikTok. You know, she's scrolling through the old TikToks, and came through a quick recipe. And she was really excited. And she's like, "I'm gonna go buy some stuff. So we're gonna cook and we're gonna make some food. It's gonna be great. I just found this on TikTok." She left. She came back. She came back with tortillas, a salad, like pre-mixed salad in a bag, and rotisserie chicken. So chicken somebody else had cooked. And she's like, "It's great. It's a TikTok hack. I couldn't figure it out." And so what she does is she gets the tortilla, puts it in the microwave, heats it up for about 10 seconds, brings it back out, puts the pre-mixed salad on the tortilla, pours the pre-mixed salad dressing they give you on the salad, puts the pre-cooked rotisserie chicken by somebody else on the tortilla.
It just
and
sounds
then
like a
closes
chicken
it.
wrap.
And then she's like, "Look, we cooked it." And I was like, "The fuck was this?"
That's just
I
a
mean,
chicken
it's like
wrap.
it's like making a sandwich,
She
right?
was so fucking excited, and I'm like, "We need a TikTok for this."
There's this sick thing out there. It's called chicken wrap. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's
I don't know if you ever
lettuce,
heard
chicken,
about
and
this.
dressing.
But yeah, this has been done before. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" She was so happy for herself too. I'm like, "Dude, what
That's
the
so
fuck
funny.
is going on?"
TikTok recipes. Someone should put a book together of all these things. They're amazing.
No shit. Wow, somebody should make it. No
The
shit.
TikTok cookbook.
Somebody
it's
should
been
make
a
a
couple-
restaurant of these things.
Yeah.
I think it's been a couple weeks since I don't think I've been able to talk about this yet, but so I got my new car, and the other day I'm driving. I'm pretty stoked. I had to head over to my parents' house, or did I talk about this? I don't think I've talked about this.
No,
on here yet.
no.
So I'm heading over, and there's this back road that I'm always on, and I'm like, you know what? I've got like this faster car that I bought, and I'm like, cool. I'm gonna like see how fast I can get this thing going. So I punch it. I'm going fast. I'm like, man, I feel amazing. This is like exhilarating. I'm going to town. I think the speedometer said like 110. I'm like, this is awesome.
Car was
And I
on
look
meth?
to my left, and there's like a car turning onto my road. I'm like, cool. I'll slow down just in case like they turn out in front of me or something like that. Well, I slow down and I look to my left, and it's a undercover cop car. And I'm like, oh shit, did they see me do that? Did they see me? And I'm like, I slowed all the way down to like 45, which was the speed limit. I'm going double the speed limit basically,
And then
over double.
Yeah.
And I'm slowing down, and he like pulls out, and I'm like, okay, cool. Well, his lights aren't on yet. And then he just follows me for a few blocks, and then his lights come on, and he pulls me over, and he's like, hey, you're lucky nobody's around, because I would have given you reckless driving, and you would have gone to jail today and gotten a felony. But lucky you, there's nobody around, so I'm just going to give you a speeding ticket. And the speeding ticket ended up being $350. So
At least it wasn't $420.
I would have been way cooler. And then he's like, I like the car. I think it's cool. And he's like, I know why you did it. And he's like, but between you and me, there's places that are significantly cheaper where you can take your car and do this and be safe about it. And I'm like, yep, I'm sure there
Where
are.
those places? I don't know of these places. Where can I go and do that?
Go take it to a racetrack.
Maybe
Don't
next
take
time
it to
just
a back
keep
road.
going that fast and
Where's
have them
like the
catch you.
closest racetrack that I can take my Subaru at 100 miles an hour?
Yeah. Just do it
can
down
do it-
If road. Just make sure
Yeah,
there's
you
no
can-
cops.
No, and if
Yeah.
you see a cop, just keep going. Just be like, yo,
I thought about it.
pink slips.
Yeah.
If you catch me, the car's yours. Trust me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Yeah, if he doesn't catch you, then do you get the cop car?
Yeah, exactly. All right, Aaron, what's yours?
I guess it's the that weed whacker I bought that they didn't put threads for in the for the guard. I went and built it all yesterday, and when I went to go put the screws in, there was no threading for the screw to fit in there, and I sat there for like 5 to 10 minutes just trying to see if I could just force it in. And they give you this like tiny little baby Allen, and it's got like a star bit on the front of it, so it's like a weird bit already. And so I took it back today. I took it back to him. I'm like, there's no threads. And he's like, oh, that's funny. So I know where they are. So I went and grabbed a new one, got it, and traded it, and like took it home, and there was no threads on the new one.
What?
Yeah. But I was like, fuck it, and I just went and I got my impact, and I found a bit that was a close enough star bit, and I just got it in. I just forced them in. So it works.
That's so funny.
Like,
That's
come on.
awesome.
I feel like the guy, they're like, all right, this is the new guy, and your job is to thread the this part, and he just forgot, and they just did a whole bunch of them, and so there's probably like, I was like, I could go back again, but they probably have a whole bunch of them that just have no threads there.
I like how the guy at the store was like, "Ha, that's funny."
Yeah. So he was cool about it. He's like, that sucks. So like, I just went and traded it and got a new one, and it was the same way. I just made it work, and then I got real tired from weed whacking.
So this is a deep question to wrap the whole thing up. What is the quickest way, and I saw this on Reddit, so that's why I put it on here. What is the quickest way another man can lose your respect? Let's say it's me or you or one of your buddies.
I got it.
What is
Easy.
the fastest way that you're just like, you know what? Fuck that dude. I don't like him anymore.
Easy. They grab my dick.
You're going to lose respect?
Yeah,
I feel like they gain my
gain
respect for that one.
Yeah.
No, they try to do
He just like,
they gay
yeah.
test on me, and it's without my permission. Okay, hold up. They grab my dick without my permission.
yeah.
Then nope.
Yeah, but if it was like Vin that just grabbed my dick, I feel
You'd
like
be like, yeah, nice.
like I
Oh,
didn't
sweet,
like
dude.
give
That's a
him
power
permission,
move.
but we've known each other long enough that
Your
it's,
hand's
you know,
awfully
it's-
hairy.
Yeah. It's a power move.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Call me
Mine's
no-
more of
powerless.
like looking back on this past year, very much for a way for like one of my friends or something to lose all respect is if they like completely forgot that COVID existed. That's the easiest one for me. It's like, you know what? I think you're a moron and a dipshit, and I don't like you anymore.
Like a jerk that just
What if they
There's a
drink
lot of
Pepsi?
people like that. And I'm like,
They
you know
drink
what?
Pepsi,
I
they
lost
lose
all
my
respect for
respect.
you now.
People that drink Pepsi, I don't respect either.
yeah. And
I see
people
with
that
Pepsi
listen
bottle.
to Imagine Dragons, they
Oh,
lose my
fuck
respect.
them too.
Honestly, yeah.
Like they're like, I'm like, do you like Imagine Dragons? And they're like, I love them. I'm like, can you imagine me dragging my balls across your forehead?
The quickest
fucking
way
hate
another
you.
man can lose, I can lose all respect for them is they tell me hentai sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hentai is art.
Yeah, exactly.
My back is just a full mural of hentai
Nice, man.
tattooed on.
There's
Express
a-
yourself.
Back hurts.
You know, like
from
a lot of
watching so
people
much
put
hentai.
like the insides of their cars and hentai all over it and stuff. That's like my back.
Nice, man. I'm
Yeah.
excited to
Sweet.
see that sometime.
You
Yeah,
just jerk off in a mirror.
it's
I
really,
guess 2 mirrors.
Yeah, exactly. One it shines in the.
That's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
I'm gonna get some hentai tattooed on my back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Get it
put
on
some
your
on my
dick.
headliner too, so that way I can just like recline back, and then it's just like hentai on the ceiling.
Yeah, could cut out in your back of your chair.
Yep.
So you can see it.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you, Aaron, for joining us for this
Yeah.
one.
Is
was
it a
sick.
chicken wrap?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what my wife said. That's a wrap.
That's a chicken wrap. We will hopefully be able to catch you all next weekend for
Yeah, for
episode
sure.
11.
Peace.
Peace. Nice, guys.
Woo.